That's me in the suit. My name's Brandon. I work for the Maderos family. I drive across 6 states introducing people to Cabanacon, Soneros, Serrano, and the almighty HR. The point behind Stickman is to show you some places that are truly special, or truly off the beaten path, or maybe just have somebody that you really need to meet. This is Stickman. Hey everybody, it's Brandon Holsworth. I'm out here in Springhill, Tennessee today. Springhill, Tennessee has a population right around 40,000 people. It's rich in tradition. A lot of the towns, a lot of the homes that are out here are pre-Civil War. The homes, you got those true traditional Southern homes, like the way you would imagine them. There's Colonel Sanders or Mark Twain walking out that lawn you could use as a driving range. You're going to have beautiful views as you drive down the highways. You're going to see vineyards. The whole place out here is absolutely beautiful. Cigar Station is 8 years old. Chuck Horvath is at the helm. After 26 years in the United States military, Chuck Horvath retired, and he bought Cigar Station. You pull up, it's got a great feel to it, the vintage gas pumps. I love seeing the American flag proudly waving in the breeze wherever I go. Before you walk in, you're already on the covered patio. Covered patio is always a good thing. You got the comfortable chairs, nice setup, real clean, always real clean, and very, very inviting. So we're going to go on in. I want to show you the rest of this great location. And by the way, welcome to Stickman. I'm Brandon Holsworth. Tennessee in the summertime gets extremely high humidity. They also get real high temperatures. Wet heat, you're not going to die, you're just going to wish you would die. So as soon as you walk in, nice cool air hits you. You don't even know, you forget within moments how hot, extremely hot and miserable it is outside in the summer here. Now the lounge itself is set up in a horseshoe shape, facing the giant screen TV. But on any given time, great conversations, really comfortable chairs, good people. In Texas, we've only got about 12 stores that you can actually buy a beverage in. Coming in here, they've got 4, 8, 11 or 12 different brews on draft. A lot of them are local. You're not going to find them out in Texas. I love trying these craft beers, local craft beers from the area. Cigar Station out here in Springfield, Tennessee has 5 large stand-up humidors. He's got a great selection of sticks. I'd say he's roughly got about 300 or 400 SKUs, but everything in here, Chuck Horvath himself picked out. Smoked a number of the sticks last night, great selection on hand, and everything is perfectly humidified. I've always said that a good patio is the reason why the Holsworth family doesn't rule the world. Come out here, got the comfy chairs, 2-part patio, so you're going to have the covered and the uncovered. The covered, you're going to have ceiling fans, you're going to have the large screen TV, portable heater for the winter time. On the uncovered side, you're going to have the grill. Grill's going to help out with all your events. It's going to make your party nights a whole lot better. Chairs are comfortable. You want to get a little bit of sun? Help yourself, man. This place is awesome. All right, we're out here in Springhill, Tennessee. We're sitting down with Chuck Horvath, the owner. Chuck, man, thank you for having me in your home.
Absolutely.
We all have a history of what we did before we got into the industry. What exactly is your history, and what drew you to it?
I started smoking a pipe back in 1989. Was out in Gatlinburg. Was out there, went into a Gatlinburger, and bought my first pipe, and really enjoyed it. About 1995, I got into cigars, and realized there was some different tobacco and flavors in pipe smoking. I got into the industry about 2005. Was looking to buy my own store and had a partner, and we basically went down the whole road. We got a contractor, we started putting budgets together, and we got to the final end of the project and realized that he couldn't come up with his financial piece of the project, and so it kind of just went on the back burner. And in 2010, I was in this store. I was a customer probably 4 or 5 times a week. I was talking to the owner and had asked him, I was looking to get into the business. I had realized that my job, I was in IT for almost 30 years, was coming to a halt. They were going to outsource our jobs to Hewlett-Packard. So I was looking at maybe starting over and doing something different, and this has always been my passion. And I had asked him, I said, do you know of any stores that are for sale? And he said, yeah, this one. He says, make sure it's just making money. I said, is this one making money? He said, yep. So this was my first purchase, not knowing a whole lot about the business. So I wish I had the knowledge that I had then that I do now, to actually ask the questions that I probably should have asked back then that I know now. But anyway.
Every demographic has different tastes, different likes in cigars. You know, what do your smokers go for here? What are the more popular styles? You know, Maduro, Oscuro. Are you a Connecticut store?
I have a lot of big ring gauge cigar smokers, medium full. We do have probably 30% that are Connecticut smokers. They generally are probably your warmer season type smokers from May until September. But the more core group that are coming to the store are full-bodied, medium-bodied smokers.
With your patio, with the grill, with the room in here, you've got a great layout to have events. How often do you do events? What kind of events do you do? How do you do things here?
So the events that we have throughout the month, we've got typical smoker events. I try to do at least one, if not two smoking events, usually on a Friday night from 6 till 9 with various different vendors. I try to make those appointments the first quarter of the year and get my whole month or whole year planned. We also have a bike night, which is the last Thursday of the month. We do a steak night once a month on a Friday night. We have a poker night, which is the second Tuesday of the month. So those are the primary events that we do, and we do get a lot of participation. I like to try and vary the different types of events to get different types of people out to them, just not bikers or pipe smokers. We also have a pipe smoking group that comes out the second Tuesday of the month.
Let's say this was my first time coming into this store. What is something that I should avoid at all cost not to piss Chuck Horvath off?
The one thing you don't want to piss Chuck Horvath off, it's pretty simple. You know, you give the retail owner a courtesy call that you're in town. For the most part, 90% of the time, I'm pretty flexible. I'm sitting around watching Fox News, whatever it is. But there are times that I become extremely busy with either cigars being delivered to the store, and like the last 5 days I've been painting, and my shop was a complete wreck. And if a rep had come in 30 minutes after I opened today, I probably would have ripped their head off and kicked them out the door. So it's just, you know, common courtesy that if you're in town, you want to come visit my shop, just give me a call and say, hey man, I'm in town, I want to come by and see you.
Well, man, thank you. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Yep.
And this was Stickman. So please, if you like the show, make sure you follow me on YouTube. I'm Cigar Holsworth. On Twitter, I'm GWT Brandon. And on Instagram, I really can't remember what my handle is there, but just look me up, you'll probably find me. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm Brandon Holsworth. This was Stickman.